Yo, what is good? Welcome back to krabstrades. Today we're going to be doing a quick trade recap of this 1 to 4 risk to reward trade. So I ended up taking this on all my accounts, took this on Alpha Futures, also smacked this on my AMP Futures live account, which we are trading right now as well. And yeah, overall, very clean trade. And this was a 2 p.m. model, so ended up taking this off that 2 p.m. open, low, high close. So let's do a quick trade recap right now, going over pretty much exactly what I saw here. So first of all, let's hop on the weekly time frame on NQ. Also, let's pull up ES as well. Or actually, I don't think you can see ES. But looking at the weekly here, we're basically trading at all-time highs still. We have all-time highs right there. And we're just super bullish, strong weekly bullish closure as well. Market structure shift here on the daily. Right there, we closed above on the daily, above this wick, and then we have all-time highs above as well. So what happened here, higher time frame, was we ended up running lower, right? We ran lower, we wicked into this unfilled daily fair value gap, and we also put an SMT there at that low. So NQ took out this low, and ES did not. So let me go on the 4 hour, you can see it better. Right here is where we had the SMT, as well as if we look at this 4 hour order block that we had right here, plus OB hour 4 right there. We wicked right into that order block, counting the wick of the order block as well, and we put in the SMT right there and had a huge reaction to the upside off that. Also looking at the 4 hour, look at this strong bullish closure here on the 4 hour as well. So just indicating that we're going to keep running up towards all-time highs ideally. So that was my kind of external narrative, was super bullish. If we go down to the hourly, everything's telling me bullish. We inversed this order block right here, basically put in a bullish breaker block as well right there, looking at the hourly. And yeah, just super bullish momentum to the upside. Also going down here to the 15-minute. Hold up, let me copy this. Get rid of that. Looking at the 15-minute, you can see we had this 15-minute order block right here. If we go down to the lower time frames now, we also had a 5-minute order block, as well as a 5-minute propulsion block here that we were holding. I didn't mark up the propulsion, but we can mark it up just because it is also there. Let's mark that up. Plus propulsion on the 5-minute right there. So beautiful propulsion block, beautiful order block on the 15. And most importantly, if we go down to lower time frames now, looking at the 15-second, this order block on the 15-minute was what I had my eye on. And some people in chat were asking me, some of my community members were asking me why I didn't wait on this hourly unfilled below. Oh wait, hold up. There we go, now you can actually see. Alright, so a lot of my chat was asking me why didn't I wait on this unfilled hourly below, and the reason for that is because if we look at this 15-minute order block, right, so higher time frame, I just talked about how bullish I was. Look at this OB, tapped CE of the OB once, twice, holding it still, consolidating at CE. So we're just really respecting CE of this 15-minute OB, right? And then we run lower again, 2 p.m. open low. We didn't exactly wick into the CE, but we wicked into that zone basically that we've been holding the entire PM session here since 1 p.m. We've been holding this zone. And then once we got the zone inside of the order block is what I should say to make it sound better. We're basically holding the order block. And once price put in that SMT, after 2 p.m. opened up lower, so the 4 hour candle manipulated lower, right? We put in the SMT at this low. Very beautiful SMT with the most obvious lows right there. I was then looking for a setup for longs, so I hopped down on the 15-second, and I was basically waiting for some structure first of all, and then I was waiting for a inverse order block to the upside, which we got right here on the 15-second. Also, you can see right here, we put in an internal SMT as well. So we had external and internal SMTs here. This isn't the most external SMT ever, but since we did put in this new internal SMT as well, I'm counting this as an external SMT. So external SMT with the most obvious sell side, and then we put in also this internal SMT. So NQ ran lower, took out these lows, ES did not. After I saw that, so we had a double SMT, one of my favorite things. We were also holding the 50% of this bullish breaker right here. So after I saw that, I was looking for my entry. Once we inverse this order block here on the 15-second, let's hop on the 15-second, really zoom in here. You can see, boom, we close above this order block on the 15-second. That's where I got in right there. If you look at my entry, let's see, my entry was right on that candle that closed above the OB. I believe here it was a little bit late. Let's see, was my entry more obvious here? Yeah, so right when we closed, if you look at the arrow, right when we close above, boom, I'm in right on the next candle, right when we closed, and as you can see, ended up pumping. Beautiful trade right here to the upside. And yeah, I wasn't risking a lot on this trade. It was PM, but ended up catching 104, which ended up securing me about 780. What is that? 780 times 3, so 2.3k on alpha futures. Also secured a band on my top step, my 5 top step 50ks, and on my live account secured like $500. So overall this trade banked around 4k, I think, around 4k, 3,500 to 4k in profits, and not risking a lot. Risked 5 points here, caught 4.2 R here. So yeah, pretty simple trade, basically just catching the long after my narrative was really bullish. We were holding the OB and rejecting propulsion blocks, or still respecting the propulsion block zone. And yeah, overall caught my piece of the pie. Perfect TP as well, beautiful TP, top tick close at the market maker buy model there. But yeah, that's a quick trade recap. Also market maker buy model, it was just the most obvious high, that's where I'm out. Also low resistance liquidity here, forgot to mention that as well. Right here, some stacked highs, nice liquidity here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the trade recap. Pretty simple trade, not much else to talk about. I mean, just aligned myself nicely with the 4-hour candle, got in at the SMT. We had a PDRA rejection, the 15-minute OB, and just rode price back up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to get coached by me one-on-one, in case you are still struggling in your trading, if you're not funded yet, what did bro say? Oh yeah, all right. If you're still not funded, if you're still struggling to get your first ever prop firm payouts, something like that, then fill out this form here if you want to work with me one-on-one, and I'll see if you're a good fit to work together. I only work with serious traders, people who are actually serious about learning the skill. And also, if you want to trade live with me every single day, link for that is in the description, so check those out as well. And yeah, for the one-on-one, I actually guarantee to work with you one-on-one until you're funded over 6 figures with prop firms, and until you start to receive your first ever prop firm payouts. So if you're interested in that, fill out that form. If not, all good. And yeah, I'm really just here to help people become better as well. Also, my Discord cooked today. Let's see, I think my boy KJ went 3 for 3 today. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, if you guys aren't in the free Discord as well, make sure to join that up. I'm pretty sure it's pretty active sometimes. But yeah, until next time, I'm gonna catch you guys. Stay safe. Love you all. Peace out. Also, like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. And peace out. And comment if you guys have any questions, any concerns. Just let me know. And yeah, peace out.